My name is Judy Haugen, and I will be presenting my PowerPoint on my senior internship done at SAFE, Safe Alternatives for Everyone. SAFE is located in Temecula, California. I found this internship opportunity by looking at the list of internship positions that are listed under internships on the BYU internship portion of iLearn, as I interviewed and learned more about the company I was interested in working here and learning. SAFE is committed to providing services for children, youth, and families who have experienced or are at risk of abuse and violence. Safe and healthy families where children can thrive is a universal vision. In some homes, however, there are problems of abuse and violence, and in some cases, the problems are severe. Because abuse and violence are not limited to any particular family or community, services to address the complex nature of children, youth, and families struggling with abuse or violence are very important. SAFE provides those services. SAFE's vision is of parents, schools, businesses, and agencies working together to make a difference in the lives of children and their families. Did you know that 1 in 4 women have experienced violence by a spouse or boyfriend? 7 million children live in families in which severe partner violence occurred. On average, almost 500 women are raped or sexually assaulted each day in the United States. In 2018, 3,746 clients were helped through SAFE. My responsibilities at SAFE were to help each of the people that work there in whatever capacity they needed. I did clerical work, helped the youth service specialists with intake interviews, sat in on substance abuse classes, and victim awareness class and anger management classes. I, along with another intern, ran the Young Pals class, which consisted of young children ages 5 to 12. We taught them skills and did activities with them to better themselves. I attended Teen Leadership Night and helped with that too. I went to the youth court and helped with the facilitating to meet with future clients. I went out in the community with the program development coordinator to collect proceeds for their big fundraiser. I made many various phone calls to clients. SAFE offers PAL mentoring program. The National PAL, Police Activity Leagues mentoring program, uses the National Crime Prevention Council's curricula. This program is for 5 to 12-year-old youths. Some of the topics covered in this weekly group include friendship, safety, and online safety. All kids face difficult challenges at home and school and on the playing field. PAL is dedicated to providing programs and activities which offer all kids an opportunity to participate with positive role models in a safe environment with caring adults. This provides consistency for them. Some of these kids are survivors or witnesses of domestic violence. Girls Circle is for all girls in middle school to encourage the development of strength, courage, confidence, honesty, and communication skills. The goal of Girls Circle is to enhance girls' abilities so they are able to take full advantage of their talents, academic interests, career pursuits, and potential for healthy relationships. Girls Circle builds strong, healthy girls who make good decisions. SAFE also offers teen leadership classes, which topics are bullying, dating, violence and sexual assault, drinking and drugs. SAFE also offers victim awareness classes, substance abuse classes, and anger management classes. The victim awareness class brings out the thoughts that not only does the crime affect the victim, it may involve more people. There are other matters to consider. The perpetrator can work on having more empathy for people and regard the emotions of the victim and think about their thoughts. There are also financial matters to attend to if someone has been a victim of crime or aggressiveness. Substance abuse classes cover such topics such as cigarette smoking, vaping, marijuana, alcohol, and illicit drug use. Anger management class cover pushing someone's buttons, how to cool off and calm down. SAFE is emerging with the Riverside County Family Justice Center, and the mission of the Riverside County Family Justice Center is to provide victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, elder abuse, and human trafficking with central access to public and private resources in a safe, secure, and private environment. While working at SAFE, I earned certificates in self-care, mandatory reporting, intimate partner violence, teen relationship abuse, trauma-informed care, stalking, advocacy, confidentiality. These trainings were very enlightening and I learned so much. We had to read a lot of material and then take tests on what we learned. Youth courts are structured to provide positive alternative sanctions for first-time offenders by providing a peer-driven sentencing that allows young people to take responsibility and to be held accountable. Positive peer pressure is used in youth courts to exert influence over delinquent behavior. The youth court is effective because the kids act as law professionals, prosecuting and defense attorneys, bailiffs, and jurors to gain knowledge and experience of the juvenile justice system. The youth respondents and volunteers acquire valuable understanding about police and probation officers, youth service workers, and court administration. Youth courts' alternative sentencing results in reduced costs per case as compared to the traditional justice system. Expanding youth courts is an effective strategy for reducing juvenile delinquency, allowing young people to take responsibility for their actions in benefit to their communities and to learn community engagement skills. Each volunteer that participates in youth court has the opportunity to be a juror, a defense attorney, or a prosecution attorney. As a juror, each volunteer will listen to the facts of the case presented before the court and then deliberate to determine the sentence to be administered to the offending minors. As a defense attorney, each volunteer will receive their cases 2 days prior to court and must prepare their case in the defense of the minor. As a prosecution attorney, each volunteer will also receive their case 2 days prior to court and must present the facts of the case before the court and represent the people. As well as receiving their cases, attorneys will meet with a mentor and discuss case strategies. Volunteers who serve as youth court attorneys will receive additional community service hours for the work required in preparing for their cases. Whether serving as an attorney or a juror, each volunteer will earn community hours, service hours for their participation in the program that can be used for high school and college applicants. One important connection between serving my internship and my coursework was the class Child, Home, Family, and Community class, is how much our individual lives are affected by the families we grow up in and the communities we live. Functional, loving families make all the difference in the world as far as our livelihood and the communities we live in. Each individual should strive to make a difference in the community in which they live. I benefited the workplace by donating 320 hours of free service to them. I was able to help them with whatever they needed, and they could count on me. How did you benefit personally from the experience? I learned so many different things. I learned about youth programs as well as office work. I learned about the world around me and the dangers that are happening with our children and youth today. We may live in a bubble, but there is much harm going on in the world around us. I would definitely recommend this internship. There are so many different ways to learn and grow here to further your education and job skills. Here is the contact information. Her name is Janelle Milburn. She's really nice. Thank you for viewing my presentation.